Okay, it sounds like both players have kept 7. Tamiyo, Inquisitive Student to start the game.
First time is weird. The second time, go down.
Honestly, like, every time somebody casts a Ponder and it's not a threat that's going to kill me immediately, I'm like...
Is that the best version of Tamiyo, Inquisitive Student? Is that the OG art? Does anybody know? Flooded Strand getting cracked? Which one's the best? Here's Basic Island. Wow, not alpha? That's my impression of the YouTube comments sometimes. All right, Ponder. Also not OG. Wow. Is Yasu aware that there's an OG Ponder? Is Yasu watching right now? Can someone call Yasu on the phone?
Yep, Mainstream's good.
Just not sure if he's aware.
Go.
Attacking with Tamiyo, make a clue. There's a clue. Wow, not the OG clue. All right, I'm going to stop now. You get the idea. That's how you sound, people in the comments. That's how you sound. You sound insane. All right, here's Psychic Frog. Retro frame. Wow.
What'd you play? I'm sorry.
Nomads and Core. Attacking with Tamiyo, making a clue. Psychic Frog, getting through. David will draw a card.
And then we'll see what
Now a Ponder. Chili says when Chris talks about the YouTube comments, it's like he's the heel in his own show. This is a strange channel, Chili. It's not clear what is even going on this channel. And, I don't know.
Just adapt with nothing under it.
Tamiyo will flip. It will turn into the Inquisitive Scholar. It will plus.
Attacking creatures get 1 less power or 2 less power?
Okay, Bloodstained Mire gets cracked.
Mine's very slow. But it does have stuff. Got some cool stuff.
Casey Gregor says Tamiyo is really cool. High hopes for Ajani as well. Yeah, Ajani's seeing some play for sure. I've seen Ajani on Legacy tables. What even were the other ones for the other colors? Like, who is the red Flipwalker? I have no idea. Here's Baleful Strix. And who is green? I don't know. Baleful Strix seeing some play these days. Cavern of Souls, naming Wizard, Nadu Winged Wisdom.
Yeah.
Activate targeting.
Oh, green. Right.
Nadu things happening. Nomads and Core goes to hand. Misty to play. Nadu to hand. Shuko to hand. Okay. Digging up a Savannah. And redundant Nadu, redundant breakfast combo creatures / Shuko. Days on the second Nomads and Core.
Pass it. On your upkeep. activate Nadu. Not Nomads on itself.
Three.
Upkeep activating the ability again. We see Rainforest to play. Flooded Strand to play. Now Nadu's turn. Teferi Time Raveler to hand. Brainstorm to hand. So the combo going off a bit here. Removal spell, down tick Tamiyo, removal spell. Possible. Psychic Frog attacking.
Yep. Poison hand.
Go.
6 cards in David's hand.
Yeah, reach was
Another solid.
Okay, the Emperor.
Breakfast definitely among the decks that people are sleeving up for week 1 post grief. You were talking at the shop. All right, double blocking Psychic Frog here. We were talking a bit at the shop about what will that do to the metagame if, you know, I'm not so big on the tiers, but if Breakfast is thought to be a tier 1 deck, what will that do to the all right, discarding a whole bunch of lands here to grow the frog into a 5/6.
Master Skin.
Okay, I'm gonna move all the damage, prevent all the damage on Nomads onto.
I'll make.
Okay, so activating Nomads and Core to make sure all damage that would be dealt to Nomads and Core will be dealt to Nadu. Nadu will not trigger again. Nadu dies.
Not delirious. Act 3. Instant land source.
So what will that do to the metagame? Will it lead to more combo decks rising up to fight Breakfast? Faster combo? Think like Reanimator or Doomsday or Storm or... You get the idea. Here's Ponder. After getting put back in hand by Tamiyo. Inquisitive Scholar returned it to hand. People will be trying to figure out what decks crush both Breakfast and Delver. Or whatever. You know, I know it's kind of Delvery, but whatever this deck is that David's playing, whatever you want to call it. Blue-Black Tempo, Delver, Frog Tempo, whatever. All right, here's a Murktide Regent.
And step off fetch. Hedge Maze, Trigger.
Yeah, the Nadu versions of the Breakfast decks have a lot of the same weaknesses that the old ones had. Hedge Maze, Surveil. Harry Houdini suggesting Painter with Red Blasts. That could be a possibility. I think Painter might be pretty good in the upcoming metagame. It's also possible that the mono black deck's heavy on removal, graveyard hate, and just disruptive creatures like Opposition Agent, Plague Engineer, and the like could be pretty good. Here's Nadu, Winged Wisdom. Could be. I'm not sure, but could be. I think there's what's it called again? Long Goodbye? Is that the one that can't be countered?
Nomads on itself.
Okay, Nomads and Core on itself. Narcomoeba to hand. Ponder to hand. Nadu. Dude, alright, so plenty of Nadus to go around. Truth Cult says, I find the Nadu Breakfast to be much harder to fight. It's hard to really say.
Think so?
Yep. Go ahead. Yep.
One card in hand?
Oh, got it. Yep. Yep.
It's also possible that High Tide Radstorm will be tier 1.
Step, I'll have their tutor.
It's possible. Just saying. Fairy Time Raveler is in. We're bouncing Psychic Frog.
Lifeline targeting
Move to end step. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go to Discord.
We had some people in our Discord talking about the Radstorm deck that has taken the format by storm. And it appears to be S tier, I would say. All right, discarding some cards on end step. Don't need those.
Nomad's trigger. Yep.
Upkeep, doing some things with Nadu and Nomads again. Found a Force of Will. I'm not sure who scooped here. One card on the bottom. I guess David scooped. Okay, turn 1 Tamiyo Inquisitive Student. I just didn't hear anybody say anything, so it wasn't completely clear. But I guess it makes sense given how much Nadu was going off. Misty Rainforest cracked.
Go. You put them both at the same time?
Yeah.
Man, I'm just casting straight. Oh, great.
If only it costs one way.
Every once in a while, a game will just wrap up so quickly that it's not completely clear exactly what happened. But I guess, yeah, the Force of Will, it's very on the board. Led to Dave scooping it up.
They gave us, over the course of 12 years, they gave us
Literally.
I was always embarrassed with riches. How can I hold all these cards?
Air Mesa, Sego.
Good name.
Yep.
Okay, Tamiyo attacks. Make a clue. Okay, here's a ponder for Yasu.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
Okay.
Yep. What's that?
Bowmaster?
Orcish Bowmaster. Still a card you have to respect if you're going to play the Legacy format. Yasu will resolve this ponder with a Bowmaster on the board now. Did they think about play patterns when they designed Orcish Bowmaster? Is there like an article I can read about that? Just want to know.
How many cards in your hand? 4?
Yep, that's good.
So 2/2 Orc Army, Tamiyo, Orcish Bowmaster, and a clue. David with plenty of stuff on the board. Bowmaster pretty good here. It'll make cantripping painful for sure.
Go.
Flooded Strand getting cracked.
Go.
My kind of game.
I know.
Good.
Damn. Fetch.
Aviator, thank you for the sub with Prime. 2 months. Appreciate it.
I'll attempt to plow Bowmaster.
Swords to Plowshares on Bowmaster. It's gone.
I'll take it.
Past you.
I should be at 16.
16 front row. Go ahead.
Looks like an Orum's Chant to Ferry in hand for Yasu. I just spotted a few cards. Tamiyo will make a second clue. I think that die indicates 1, but there are actually 2 clues, right? Unless I missed something. Here's Psychic Frog. Wasteland available. Okay, the die was corrected. There are 2 clues on the battlefield.
Yes.
Prismatic Vista.
A lot of people talking about Psychic Frog these days. Will it be too powerful in the future Legacy metagame? Only a panel of experts will be able to decide. All right, forest pitching force to protect the frog on Swords of Plowshares.
Yeah, that was
What about the panel? Do I have to be on a panel, chat? I don't. I'm busy. God.
Sure.
Now I got to be on a panel?
That thing can't block, can it?
2 colors, prismatic ending the frog.
It is your turn right
Oh,
now.
it's my turn.
All right, prismatic ending on Psychic Frog.
That's what I thought. Cardinal?
Cousin? 2 cards.
I have 5.
Imagine like the weekly Zoom call of the Legacy panel. It's like 3 hours long, looking at data. You gotta, you gotta see which card needs to be banned. Oh.
One spell.
What about unbans? Let's look at some data. Somebody makes like an hour-long presentation, you know. Yeah, maybe Dreadhorde is like barely relevant in other formats. It might be safe to unban. Yeah. Oh God, it sounds like my hell. Oh man. All right, I'm withdrawing from the panel. I'm not on the panel anymore. Sounds too boring. All right, brainstorm resolves.
Go.
Making some more clues. Reducing Yasu's life total. Here's Baleful Strix. No Man's Core is on the board. This is not over yet. That creature is scary. 1 card in hand currently. For David, that is. Yasu holding a bunch.
I'll target my flesh.
Wait, that's when we gain 3, right?
Gain 3.
That is a basic swamp. Not OG art, though. But it is retro frame, which is interesting.
Take up.
I'll attempt a short trade.
Sacking a clue. Tamiyo will flip.
Yeah.
Tamiyo will plus. Now the Inquisitive Scholar. And pass to Yasu, who is presenting combo here.
I'll try to block
Wait,
the
wanna go off.
real
Target it.
work.
Illusionist resolves. Doing some combo stuff. Narcomoeba.
Go.
Okay, there's a fist bump. That is the match. Cephalid breakfast, everybody. Wow.